Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One from Jessie Reyez, who collaborated with Eminem a couple of times, and she recently spoke about what it was like when she first met Eminem and also explained her admiration for the rapper, why she became a fan long before they met. That comes down to him being real and raw with his talents, and we'll get to this in a moment, including how fans have reacted so far. Today we also have more from Jay-Z linked to the debate surrounding the question, dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000, and Jay has put an end to it. And at the latter part of the video, we have more that have surfaced surrounding the DJ Envy scam allegations, and even Rick Ross recently had more to share on this issue, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts later in the comment section. Starting with Jessie Reyez, some of you remember when we covered the story a while back when she revealed that Eminem's daughter pushed for them to finally link up to work on some music.
But a few months passed where things just didn't connect, and his daughter is the one who went and brought it back to him and was like, yo, you need to link up with Jessie.
And she was recently on Hot 97, and she spoke on how only 2 artists have made her freak out so far.
There's only 2 people that I've ever met where I had to center myself and not freak out, and Em's one of them.
Who's the other one?
Beyonce.
I mean,
yeah,
that just makes you a human.
Yeah, damn. It was funny because I didn't realize, but when we met and then I hugged, one of my managers was like, was it you or was it Reese that was like, yo, we could hear you. Yeah, I did one of those. I hugged and I was like,
this is for Beyonce? For Beyonce?
No,
oh,
Beyonce's worse.
Oh,
but Em,
for M, you
I audibly exhaled in a very ridiculous way.
Do you think he heard it?
Oh, yeah.
And when she was asked about why she admires Eminem so much, she broke it down in a way that's familiar to most fans around the world, why millions have been able to connect with Eminem's music over the decades.
Anyone who's raw with however they present themselves, whether or not they're an artist, you like people that are just able to have no filter when it comes to going from their heart to their mouth, I'm a fan of. Right, you know? Right. And whether it's good or bad, whatever they say, as long as they're being honest, I feel like truth resonates. So I've always resonated, it's always resonated with me that he's always been very himself and very honest, whether right or wrong. And at the very least, when someone can be that, there's a level of respect that I feel is due, because a lot of people in this world fucking can't be that. And then in childhood nostalgic ways, because I remember 8 Mile and seeing this middle finger with the 2 fingers down and thinking this shit is lit.
And her take on Eminem resonated with fans on social media. A user expands, the way she talks about M is exactly how I view him, and she's so real for admitting how nervous she was meeting him. She's been one of my favorite artists that has collaborated with him. And speaking on Eminem's ability to connect with a global audience, check this out. Over the past year, the best-selling rapper of all time has been gaining the equivalent of a full NFL stadium worth of followers each day on Spotify. He has gained between 35 to 60,000 per day, with a grand total of over 77.5 million career followers. A stadium worth of followers each day on a single platform, and this adds layers to Eminem's bars on Realist. Imagine the level of delusion it takes for a rapper who performs in nightclubs to talk about how they don't play a stadium artist's songs in nightclubs, while the stadium artist gains stadium numbers of followers on a daily basis on one streaming platform. That audacity is crazy. Moving on, Jay-Z has put an end to the dinner of 500,000 question, as while people make arguments like this, I'd definitely take the dinner with Jay. The business knowledge he could share would help me make more than $500,000. Y'all tripping if you take the money. Give a man knowledge instead of money, and he could make the money he could have had. Plus extra, don't be stupid. But Jay-Z, on the other hand, believes you'd be playing yourself if you don't take the money. Check it out.
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? Yeah, I mean, everything that I'm gonna say.
No, only because people say, of course you take lunch with Jay-Z, because the wisdom that you would get from him would be so beneficial to you. There would only be a matter. You would take the money.
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Take the $500,000. Go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music for the words, for what it is, it's all there. Everything that I said was gonna happen, happened. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And there's the blueprint. The blueprint literally.
There are dozens of books out there for further study, and you could pay to attend seminars featuring billionaires if the Jay-Z albums aren't enough for you after you take the $500,000. And these wouldn't cost up to $1,000. All you need is time to read up. So like we pointed out when we covered the story of a fan who confronted Jay-Z, he agrees. Take the money. But how low can you go? Check this out. I'm not sure I would take dinner with Jay-Z over $2,000, and he's my favorite artist. And some have the wrong impression of billionaires. Check this out. Have lunch with Jay-Z and ask him for $1 million.
Was I really that naive?
Naive and wonderful.
And check this out, he don't even give his cousins $5,000 loudly crying emojis. Moving on, more clips have surfaced linked to DJ Envy's scam allegations, and this one went viral.
No, I'm not a realtor.
Houses.
I buy houses, I fix them, and I rent them out. I'm not a realtor. I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to create generational
You should become
wealth.
a realtor.
Okay, but I'm trying to figure out, because then you got the home, and you try to make money off the home, and you making money off the home.
Yes, ma'am.
So you selling the homes.
I'm selling rooms or apartments. I'm keeping it.
SROs.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. So
you the slumlord.
I'm
Oh, you
unit,
got
unit,
4
unit.
families worth of niggas living under one roof? Oh my God. Does the government know?
I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to invest in themselves so they can always have property instead of continue to rent.
By investing in you and putting money in your pocket. Let's not act like you not making money. I'm just to the point I was making is you making money, right?
I'm doing it the right way without getting got.
But they got to get got by you before they don't get got.
And when a user stated what Envy is stating isn't incorrect or illegal, just an FYI, it got this response, spoken like a true scammer. And the user added, key part of info is when she said, does the government know? They know now, laughing emojis. And on this situation, we got more from Rick Ross, where he is implying that people like DJ Envy make it difficult for black and brown people.
If it's too good to be true, it is a Ponzi. It's a Ponzi. A small group of people has now left a stain in the investment space for young black, young brown investors. You want to get a loan, you see a great steal, you see a great opportunity, you want to walk into the bank, you black, you brown, you're an honest businessman. You're not here to steal. You're not here to do a Ponzi. You're not here for a scheme. You're not a part of that circle. But you're denied. They tell you no. You know why? Because you're black. Because you're Hispanic. Because you might be a part of that circle that was in the hip-hop culture. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be a part of the Ponzi. Don't be vulnerable. Don't let these thieves take advantage of you. Just because they post their kids going to the University of Miami, they're thieves.
I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.